is the all-time World Cup record goal scorer.
He was once just a humble carpenter working with wood and nails, crafting tables and chairs. But beneath those rough hands was a talent that would carve out a place in history. From the workshop to the world's biggest stage, he transformed into a football phenomenon, shattering records and redefining greatness. How did a man who once built furniture end up building a legacy as the greatest goal scorer in World Cup history? Stay tuned, because this story is filled with jaw-dropping moments and incredible feats that you won't believe. And trust me, the most astonishing part is yet to come.
Meine Damen und Herren, Miroslav Klose ja 2-0.
Klose, suurepärane avanemine ja...
All right, let's talk about Miroslav Klose and his incredible achievement of becoming the top goal scorer in World Cup history. Scoring a goal in the World Cup is every footballer's dream. It's the grandest stage, where legends are born, and Klose didn't just score a few. He shattered records. From 2002 to 2014, Klose played in 4 consecutive World Cups, a feat on its own. But what's truly mind-blowing is that during these tournaments, he managed to score a total of 16 goals. No player in the history of the World Cup has scored more. To put it into perspective, Klose surpassed the legendary Brazilian striker Ronaldo, who previously held the record with 15 goals. Klose's goals weren't just about quantity, they were quality too. Each goal was crucial for Germany's campaign. In 2002, as a relatively unknown player, he burst onto the scene with 5 goals, all headers, showcasing his aerial prowess. By the 2006 World Cup, hosted in Germany, Klose was the tournament's top scorer with another 5 goals, leading his team to a 3rd-place finish. And it didn't stop there. He kept delivering in 2010, and then, at the age of 36, he scored twice in the 2014 World Cup. That final goal, scored against Brazil in the semi-final, not only cemented Germany's place in the final, but also crowned Klose as the all-time top scorer. Klose's 16-goal record is a testament to his consistency. It's a record that might stand for a very long time, and it's a reminder of what makes the World Cup so special, where ordinary players become legends, and legends like Klose etch their names into the history books forever. Let's delve into the story of Miroslav Klose, the football legend who wasn't always destined for greatness. At least, not according to the typical timeline of a football star. Unlike many of today's top players, Klose didn't start in the glitzy academies of Europe. No, his beginnings were far more humble, and his rise to the top was anything but conventional. You see, Klose didn't even turn professional until he was 20 years old. At an age when most football prodigies are already making headlines, Klose was playing for a small village club in Germany. Can you imagine that? Just a regular guy lacing up his boots on weekends while training as a roofer during the week. That's right! Before he was known for his clinical finishes on the pitch, Klose was learning how to work on rooftops. His life could have easily taken a different path, but his passion for football kept him going. In 1999, his life took a significant turn. Klose joined Kaiserslautern, a Bundesliga club, and from there, his journey to the top began. But it wasn't instant fame. Even at Kaiserslautern, he had to prove himself every step of the way. It wasn't until he was 24 that he really started making waves, earning his first call-up to the German national team in 2001. Now, think about that. Klose wasn't a teenage sensation, nor was he handed opportunities on a silver platter. Instead, he was a late bloomer, someone who had to grind his way to the top, showcasing not just his talent, but incredible determination and work ethic. This background of humble beginnings and late success made Klose relatable to many fans and added an extra layer of respect to his achievements. Let's talk about Miroslav Klose's incredible success at the highest levels of football. His career is like a treasure chest filled with prestigious accolades and unforgettable moments on the world stage. First up, the pinnacle of Klose's career, winning the 2014 FIFA World Cup with Germany. Not only was he part of the squad that lifted the trophy, but he also became the all-time top scorer in World Cup history during that tournament. That's 16 goals spread across 4 World Cups, a record that no one else has matched. Klose's impact on that team wasn't just about his goals, though. His experience and leadership were invaluable, especially in a squad full of young talent. But his success wasn't limited to international football. On the club level, Klose proved himself time and time again. With Bayern Munich, one of Europe's biggest clubs, Klose secured 2 Bundesliga titles. His time at Bayern saw him play alongside some of the world's best, and he consistently delivered, whether it was scoring crucial goals or creating opportunities for his teammates. These league titles were more than just trophies. They were proof that Klose could shine at the highest level of club football. And then there's his time in Italy with Lazio. In 2013, Klose added another significant trophy to his collection, the Coppa Italia. This wasn't just any cup win. It came in a fiercely contested final against Lazio's arch-rivals, Roma. Klose's contribution was key, and the victory was sweet, not just for the team, but for the fans who saw their club triumph in one of the biggest matches in Italian football. Klose's career is a story of consistent success across multiple leagues and competitions. From Germany to Italy, he left his mark wherever he played. Klose wasn't just about scoring goals. He was the kind of player who understood that football is a team sport. His work ethic on the pitch was second to none. He was always ready to track back, defend, and help out his teammates, even when it meant sacrificing his own goal-scoring opportunities. Klose's selflessness was one of the reasons he was so beloved by his teammates and coaches. He had this incredible ability to create chances for others, making him much more than just a striker. His assists and crucial passes often went unnoticed, but they were vital to the success of his teams. In fact, during his time at Bayern Munich and Lazio, Klose was known for his unselfish play, often dropping deep to link up with midfielders or setting up his fellow attackers. What made Klose truly special was his relentless work rate. Whether it was the first minute or the dying moment of a match, you could count on him to give his all. His stamina and determination were key factors in his longevity at the top level of football. It's not just about the goals he scored, but how hard he worked to ensure his team succeeded as a whole. This commitment to the collective over personal glory is what set Klose apart and made him an invaluable asset to every team he played for. After hanging up his boots, Miroslav Klose didn't stray far from the football pitch. Instead, he transitioned seamlessly into coaching. This move was a natural progression for a player with such a deep understanding of the game. Klose began his coaching career with Bayern Munich's U17 team, where he quickly demonstrated his knack for leadership and player development. At Bayern, Klose's influence was immediately felt. His ability to teach young players not just the technical skills, but also the mental aspects of the game, showcased his depth of knowledge. His transition was so smooth because he had always been a student of the game, someone who understood the nuances of football both on and off the field. Klose's early success with Bayern's youth team didn't go unnoticed, and it wasn't long before he was promoted to assistant coach with Bayern's first team under Hansi Flick. Here he continued to grow as a coach, contributing to Bayern's Bundesliga and Champions League victories. His journey from world-class striker to a respected coach serves as an inspiration to many, proving that dedication and a passion for the game can lead to success at every level. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Miroslav Klose's life and career, make sure to hit that subscribe button and check out our other videos. We've got plenty of amazing stories just like this one waiting for you.